Phosphor Dot fans, Earl at thelogbook.com, back on the Odyssey2, and because I seem to be on this more than 5-year mission to experience Q Bert in all of its various forms, we're going to play the Odyssey2 version of Q Bert. Actually, technically, the video pack version of Q Bert, because this game was not sold in North America. It was only available in South America and Europe. This is a European copy. Now, the Parker Brothers released 4 games officially while it had the license to do so. 2 further games have surfaced since then that were more or less complete, but not released at the time because, of course, all of this happened right as the video game crash was really kicking into gear. So, the interesting thing about the Parker Brothers games is that some of them, the European version, will work on a North American Odyssey2. Q Bert is one. The other is Super Cobra. That will also work if you have a European copy. For Popeye and Frogger, you must get a South American copy of the game. I know that's a weird distinction, but it all has to do with how close the video encoding was to the NTSC video system, which was the analog broadcasting system in use in the US at the time. The South American PAL-M system was close enough to jazz for NTSC. Any of the South American games will work. If you happen to get a European Q Bert or Super Cobra, it will work. A European Frogger or a European Popeye, no dice, will not work on a North American Odyssey2. I found this out the hard way in my days of collecting. Unlike the Philips or Magnavox games, the Parker Brothers games were actually boxes with lids. And as you can see, they did use the standard Odyssey2 cartridge design, complete with the handle. Each game also had a manual, of course, and lots of really fine print on the back. Now, because of the limitations of Odyssey hardware, don't expect this to look exactly like the arcade game. But, again, in the close enough for jazz department, it's still a lot of fun because Q Bert is just such a strong game concept, it's really hard to screw it up. Like I said, we're not going to win any awards for audio-visual showcase here. Ugh and wrong way have entered the chat. Alright, we've cleared level 1. Unlike the 2600 version, which asked you to rotate your joystick 45 degrees, so that your joystick was a diamond instead of a square, the Odyssey2 joysticks, whether you're talking about the originals that had a square pot for the joysticks to travel in, or the revised ones, which I was not crazy about, which had the kind of the star limiter, which very clearly defined, you know, the 4 compass directions plus the 4 diagonals that it would allow. Oh! Green time ball. That would have been nice to have, but I'm not doing bad here. The Odyssey2 version is capable, the Odyssey2 joystick is capable of handling diagonals very competently, and so you don't have to turn the joystick 45 degrees. the, oh, sorry, Coily. Get out of my way, man. Oh. Fortunately, the Odyssey2 port of Q Bert is very generous with the, how many lives it gives you at the outset of the game. Alright, Coily, come get it. Goodbye, Snack. Oof. Oh, oof. Goodbye, Coily. It hasn't been pleasant. Hey, I like the abundance of time balls. Thank you. Because every time you get one of those, it stops time. Now, because of the graphical limitations of the hardware, the time balls look identical to Slick and Sam, the little green guys who go and change your cube colors. Like, Slick and Sam were both in the chat right there, and they're back. Oh, that was a time ball. I missed it. Oh, well. Oh. Not bad, but let's try it again. Although, really, you know, it's Q Bert. You know how the game is played. It doesn't even need to be 3D. The game concept is strong enough to withstand losing the audio-visual treatment of the arcade version. Which, I'm sure some people will fight me on that, but it's still recognizably Q Bert. Granted, I don't know if that was Ugg or Wrong Way who just went by looking like a squid. Coily. Get off my backside. So if nothing else, this is a testament to what a strong game concept Q Bert always was from the outset. Even if I'm not necessarily the best player who could be demoing it. Bye. And so, not sure if anyone was expecting more than this from this hardware platform, but for me, it's still fun. It doesn't rob the game of being fun. Unless I start, getting hit with a purple snake right in the face every single time. If anything seems out of balance, I think it's the frequency with which the time ball appears. It's a very rare event in every other port of the game, including the original arcade game. So the fact that, like a little while ago, you saw that I had this rapid fire abundance of time balls avail themselves to me. That is a really weird occurrence for any game of Q Bert, and it seems to be, the defining quirk of this port of the game. But other than that, I can't say I really have too many notes. The game is strong enough that its presentation is of minimal importance. The fact that the fun is intact, that is what is important. As always, thanks for watching, and I think this is going to be a rare instance where I'm still playing when the credits roll.